Very good evening, doctors. Today we are going to do PSM. PSM is a very important subject as far as NEET PG is concerned. It has a very high weightage, up to 25 questions, 25 to 30 questions in NEET PG come from PSM. So if you do this subject well, the chances you get the scoring good marks in NEET PG exam is very high. Another thing is that if you prepare PSM well, you can also attend the combined medical service exam also, and it contains a lot many questions. And PSM is a very interesting subject as far as the NEET PG is concerned. And if you do a little effort, you will score full marks in this subject. So let's begin with the first question in PSM, preventive and social medicine. Savlon contains A. Cetrimide plus chlorhexidine. The correct answer here is A. Cetrimide plus chlorhexidine. Now let's move to the next question. Identify the vector in the figure. A. Louse. B. Soft tick. C. Culex mosquito. D. Sandfly. What do you think is the correct answer here? A. Louse. B. Soft tick. C. Culex mosquito. D. Sandfly. Well, it is the louse. You can see it very clearly. It is not soft tick. It is not mosquito. It is not sandfly. It is the louse. So, which diseases are caused by louse? Can you mention in the chat box, please? Which diseases are caused by louse? Can you mention in the chat box, please? Anybody? Let's move to the next question. Which of the following trace element has vitamin E-like action? We know it is selenium. So correct answer here is yes, selenium. Now, what does selenium deficiency cause? Selenium deficiency cause Cashin's disease. What is Cashenbach disease? Cashenbach disease is endemic osteoarthritis. Human milk is rich in copper, selenium, and cobalt, but contains less sodium. The item shown in the figure is A. Shakir's tape, B. Triage tape, C. Multipurpose tape, D. Rich tape. It is Shakir's tape. Cluster testing technique is useful in which of the following conditions? A. Sexually transmitted disease, B. Poliomyelitis, C. Measles, D. Smallpox. It is sexually transmitted disease. Please click the link in the description box to join the 2-day NEET PG Breakthrough Blueprint Masterclass. You will get this masterclass absolutely free if you click the link in the description box. Which of the following is false about intrauterine device? A. Multi-load CU375 is a third generation uterine disease. Copper devices are effective in postcoital contraceptive. LNG-20 has an effective life of 5 years. Pregnancy rate of lipase is similar. See, the copper devices are the second generation. They are not third generation. So the false statement is A. Multi-load CU375 is a third generation intrauterine device. The number of Anganwadi workers supervised by a Mukh Sevika is A. 10, B. 15, C. 25, D. 30. What do you think is the correct answer here? It is 25. Mukhya Sevaka is a middle level supervisor, supervises 15 to 24 works. Minimata disease is caused by toxicity of, well, it is due to mercury. So correct option here is mercury. What happens? A significant example of mercury exposure affecting public health occurred in Minamata, that is in Japan. between 1932 and 1968, where a factory producing acetic acid discharged waste liquid into Minamata Bay. The discharge included high concentration of methyl mercury. The bay was rich in fish and shellfish, providing the main livelihood for local residents and fishermen from other areas. For many years, no one realized that fish were contaminated with mercury and that it was causing a stage disease in local community and other districts. At least 50,000 people were affected to some extent, and more than 2,000 cases of Minamata disease were certified. So the correct answer here is D, mercury. International Red Cross was founded by A. Henry Dunant, B. John D. Rockefeller, C. Marie Curie, D. None of the above. It is Henry Dunant. Please click the link in the description to join the 2-day Neet PG Breakthrough Blueprint. Swajal Dhara program is associated with A. Provision of safe drinking water, B. Provision of food supplement for destitute women, provision of relief for victims of sexual abuse, provision of healthcare for sick tribals. It is provision of safe drinking water. Which of the following screening method is used under RNTCP? A. Active, B. Passive, C. Mass, D. All of them. It is passive. Dose of oseltamivir. A child aged 9 months is A. 2 milligram per kg twice daily for 5 days, 2.5 milligram per kg twice daily for 5 days, 3 milligram per kg twice daily for 5 days, 3.5 milligram per kg twice daily for 5 days. It is 3.5 milligram per kg twice daily for 5 days. Rotavirus vaccine should not be initiated beyond which age to prevent complication? A 6 weeks, B 10 weeks, C 12 weeks, D 32 weeks. C. Two live attenuated oral rotavirus vaccine have been licensed for use. They are Rotatec and Rotarix. The first dose of these vaccines should be given no later than 12 weeks. In case of Rotarix, vaccination must be completed by 24 weeks. So the correct answer here is C 12 weeks. Dukoral is A. Oral cholera vaccine, B. Oral rotavirus vaccine, C. Oral typhoid vaccine, and D. Ready to use therapeutic. It is oral cholera vaccine. Being's model of disease causation does not include. No, Being's model B for biological factor innate in human being. Uh, B for behavioral factors concerned with individual lifestyles. E for environmental factors. I for immunological factors. N for nutritional factors. G for genetic factors. S for social factors. Yes for spiritual factors. And yes for service factors. So there nothing is there regarding religious factors. So correct answer here is C, religious. Iodized salt and iodine deficiency control program is A. Primary prevention, B. Secondary prevention, C. Tertiary prevention, D. None of them. It is primary prevention. A person has lost his leg in an accident because of which he is not able to walk. This is A. Disease, B. Disability, C. Impairment, D. Handicap. It is disability. International disease surveillance is for A. Hepatitis, B. Polio, C. TB, D. Leprosy. It is for polio, international surveillance. Most important component of level of living is A. Health, B. Education, C. Occupation, housing. So the correct answer here is health. Attributable risk means A. Fatality of disease, B. Disease risk ratio between exposed and non-exposed, risk difference between exposed and non-exposed, D. Communicable. It is risk difference between exposed and Parkinsonian bias is a type of A. Selection bias, B. Interviewer bias, C. Information bias, D. Recall bias. Selection bias. Problem of bias is with A. Case control study, A. Cohort study, B. Case study, C. Case control study, D. Experimental study. It is case control study. There is a lot of bias. Randomization is done to reduce A. Recall bias, B. Selection bias, C. Barkasinian bias, D. Reporting bias. So the correct answer here is selection bias. Second attack rate is a measure of A. Communicability, B. Lethality, C. Strength of association, D. None. It is lethality. Second attack rate is measure of A. Communicability, B. Lethality, strength of association, D. None. It is communicability. Transvariant transmission is seen in A. Rickettsial disease, B. Malaria, C. Filaria, D. None. It is Rickettsial disease. Post-exposure prophylaxis is indicated in HBV, rabies, diphtheria, all. Yes, it is all. The amount of bleaching powder necessary to disinfect choleric stool is A 50 gram per liter, B 75 gram per liter, 90 gram per liter, 100 gram is 50 gram per liter.